What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to give you guys some Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for your continued support. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So in today's video, I do want to give you guys some Atlanta Falcons news. So a couple days ago, former wide receiver for our Atlanta Falcons, Mohamed Sanu, did state that he could possibly be joining this Atlanta Falcons coaching staff under Raheem Morris. I did a video a couple weeks ago basically stating that the Falcons should consider Mohamed Sanu as a wide receivers coach and add him to this coaching staff. Mohamed Sanu, as you guys know, did play on that 2016 Atlanta Falcons team that went to the Super Bowl, and he was the #2 wide receiver to Julio Jones. He was a really good complement wide receiver to Julio Jones, but I believe that he would make a great coach because, like Raheem Morris, Mohamed Sanu is a very down-to-earth person. For all of my encounters with Mohamed Sanu, he is one of those guys that I think would be a great coach in the NFL because he played the game at the highest level. So he understands how to run routes. He was a really good route runner. He was one of those guys that was kind of like a Swiss Army knife when he was actually in the league. He could actually throw the football on trick plays and things of that nature, but he was very good in the slot at picking up first downs and things of that nature. And he was a guy who could play on the outside because he was 6'2", 200 plus pounds. So he was one of those guys that was a really good wide receiver in the league. And because he has that relationship with Raheem Morris, when he was with the Falcons in 2016, Raheem Morris was the wide receivers coach. So he coached the likes of Julio Jones and Mohamed Sanu. They have that personal relationship and, they're familiar with each other. So I definitely think that this would be a great move by the Atlanta Falcons if they decide to bring on Mohamed Sanu in some capacity on this coaching staff. I don't believe that Mohamed Sanu has any coaching experience as far as on the college or the NFL level. But because he played the game at the highest level, I really feel like he would be one of those guys that can come in and help some of these younger guys that are currently on the roster, like a Drake London, and the young wide receivers we may bring in to this Atlanta Falcons team through the draft. So I definitely think that this would be a great move to bring on Mohamed Sanu as a coach. Like I said, he's one of those guys that would understand this younger generation. He was one of those guys when he was in the league that had that swag, was one of those guys that, understood having the designer cleats and all of those different things. And, he's one of those guys, like I said, that's really down to earth, really would be able to relate to these younger guys that are currently in the NFL. And he also has done it at the highest level, and he won a lot of games with our Atlanta Falcons. So I definitely think that he could help bring some of that winning pedigree back to the Atlanta Falcons. So I definitely think the Falcons should bring Mohamed Sanu in, but I'm very excited to see if he'll be brought in some capacity. As you guys know, Ike Hilliard was brought in to be the wide receivers coach. So maybe he'll be brought in to help on the wide receiver side, or maybe brought in as some type of assistant to Ike Hilliard on this Atlanta Falcons coaching staff. But with that being said, this be your boy Jew. You guys give me your thoughts on Mohamed Sanu possibly becoming, one of the coaches on this Atlanta Falcons coaching staff. I definitely think that it would be great to have him a part of this coaching staff. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for your boy. If you enjoy my content, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.